Welcome to Hoopers United, where we chill and talk about basketball. My name is David, and this is.
Silas,
Hey, how you doing? How are you?
hurt,
Hurt? What you heard about?
heartbroken.
Heartbroken about what? Remind me.
Celtics underperforming.
Dang, that's right. We didn't talk about it. Why do I feel like we did talk about? Oh, because I did text you, but we didn't talk. Right?
Yeah, I'm broken, man.
You got more words than that. Like, okay, so all right,
I really don't.
so you're disappointed
Just
because it
disappointed.
didn't follow through. Now let me. Jason, people after obviously was talking about can Brown and Tatum work together again? Because it's almost like every year almost now. Um, and obviously, I know you heard Jason Tatum said he needs, he wants Brown there. Um, how do you feel about that? And remember, they are young. What are they like? 25, 26.
Yep.
So they are still young. It's not like they're gonna win immediately. Like it's a process. You know how it is. So how do you feel about them still playing together?
I mean, so at the same time, I want them to stay together, but their contracts are gonna screw our team.
As I've heard, that's a lot of money if they give him the max.
Eventually, it'll be 60% of the cap.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, and I just hope they're both good enough to warrant that.
So you Celtics for some time now have been a top seed. For how long? They've been
A little
contenders.
while. We
Yeah,
well, we have four Eastern Conference Finals in the last 6 years.
right, and that's good because most people can't say that. You want that, and obviously they're still young and they'll improve and depends on the situation of players leaving, coming, going, coach, yeah, everything. So you guys are in such a good position. I know I don't like to hear the negativity because if you people really watch sports, this guy's got a good team, and it's hard to have two
Oh
good
yeah,
players. And I don't, I personally don't agree with breaking them up. I just think, like in every sport, it's just not your time. You haven't learned enough. With Celtics, obviously, this year it was gonna be
I
tough
mean,
anyways. You losing Udoka, who created your identity, that's something that's hard to replace. That's not easy.
we're in a good spot, but it's just like so disappointing to come up short all year after year.
Did you? Let me ask you. I know you're a fan of. You're gonna be a fan of Celtics. I always want them. To, you
Yeah,
want them to win. My thing is, did you really think he was gonna roll over?
no, but I didn't think we'd lose. Like we'll go down by that much, and then for them to fight back and then put up that lackluster performance, Game 7 was crazy.
So, do you believe what, as Charles Barkley said it, and I think you've said it? And so, do you think the Celtics need to stop relying so much on Tatum? Because it almost seems like when Tatum goes, they go.
Yeah, but at the
Meaning,
same time, it's
when
like
Tatum goes off, you know what I mean? The team goes off, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's
but that's
almost
what star
dictated
players are
by.
for.
Hmm?
That's what star players are for, though.
Right, but I'm saying, like, you need that other player who can go off, or the team, some. Like, it's almost like once Tatum went down or injured during the early part, it's almost like the Celtics.
No, they disappeared. But at the same time, it's like think about it. Uh, our team doesn't have any real playmakers. Right? We don't have any guys that are like big time distributors.
Right.
Like we have, so it's when things aren't working and shots aren't going in, it's like almost end of the world. What do you think?
Yes and no, because I know what I've heard that thing going around, and I know you're saying it. You've been saying it anyways before anybody else was. You've been saying they don't have a playmaker, and at the same time, I felt what was it last season, right? When they lost in the final, was it right?
Yeah,
I feel like it's 2 years ago or something. Um, that was a close. They were close, but they didn't have a playmaker. They really just lacked what was it? Defense? I don't know.
with
I feel
playmaking, but then we didn't even have a point guard. But then we picked up Malcolm Brogdon too. I thought that put us over the top, but he got hurt this playoffs.
right, but the thing is, I think you guys are close, and I think people are overreacting to a certain
Yeah,
aspect, like saying
I agree
because
too.
you guys last season were there. You just lost to the
Yeah, I
better
mean,
experience. Remember, I told you, I said it's the youngins versus the experience. It's like who's gonna win. I thought the experience is gonna win out. Obviously, you're gonna vote for your Celtics team. It's gonna be tough, but you're gonna want them to win. But in the end, I told you, I said I think the experience is gonna win, and they didn't. They were so young, but they're there. I mean, I think people are just overblowing it, and I know fans are going to, and I know they're overdoing it because of that last game was disappointing. It is disappointing. There's no heart. What happened to the heart? I feel. I don't know. I don't know. You guys,
they gave up in Game 7.
Celtics were in a tricky position. It is hard for me to judge them. That's what it is. Personally, I can't say I am surprised they went out that way, but at the same time, not surprised because they just got a new coach.
Yeah, but when you put yourself in a whole 3-0, it's like, what do you expect?
Yeah, right. And they came back. I never thought they would lose to Miami like that or be down so quickly, but I'm like, they're talented. They're going to figure this out. It's not like, but it's like people forget the whole Udoka to Missoula and talent can only, like they say, talent can only carry you so far. Then you're going to need to rely on playmaking, creating a new identity of the team, that's all important. You guys really had it. You guys made it, but I think you guys made it. I don't know how. That's just my view. I get it though.
Yeah, so I just think we got to regroup and see what we could do next year.
Now, how?
Obviously,
Go ahead.
I think we keep the same team, extend Brown, running back.
That's what you. That's what I was gonna ask you. How did you feel about Brown's performance, especially there? Like
We don't have to
he
talk about him.
he had 8 turnovers. I was crazy. I was
Every
watching that. I'm
every
like,
time he drove left, he lost the ball.
that's a time when you gotta turn it up. I'm just surprised. I don't know. Obviously Missoula's still gonna be there. You saw the news. Brad Stevens.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, stuck with and I
I
think
mean,
that's a good decision. I think that's a really good decision. Me personally. Me personally.
yeah, we don't need 4 coaches in 4 years.
Correct, that too. Because that doesn't create an identity. Players are gonna have to learn new plays, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just like that's a lot of things to remember. So they gotta build a repertoire. All right, you better hope Missoula doesn't do anything like Udoka did.
I hope he does, just just for his own sake.
No. I think you guys will do well. I think it's just not in the coach. I don't think a new player would change it either.
No, we
I
just
mean,
have to
it would
play.
it would elite it would bring.
Just be better.
That's what I'm saying. Remember, I told you how he needs to do more defensive work. He needs to stop shooting more threes. He needs to work the mid range, Jason Tatum. He needs to work a post game. He needs to put more tools in his toolbox if he wants to become the upper echelon. You know what I mean?
I think he played okay. I think Brown just needs to learn how to dribble.
I don't think he's upper echelon. I don't think he's like a Kawhi. Obviously, Kawhi healthy.
Kawhi.
I'm just saying. I'm bringing up players like these players. They have more tools in their shed. I mean, not tools in their toolbox.
Dude,
I'm just saying by skills. They're increasing. It's not just I'm gonna go dunk here. I'm gonna low layup and I'm gonna cross over, dribble and then shoot a three. That's just like the most basic of tools. Nowadays. But that's just me. I'm just viewing it that way. You tell me.
yeah, I think Brown just needs to learn how to dribble.
The only Brown. You don't think Tatum needs to learn more?
Nope,
Wow. All right.
nope.
So now that we're done with the Celtics, how did you feel about the Heat in your eyes? Like, did you think Jimmy was not gonna play well again?
No, they're gonna get wiped.
No, I'm saying not now. I'm saying when the Celtics were gonna play. Remember how people were? What was it Game 6? Remember people saw what's his name? Butler was doing bad, but he was only doing bad because Celtics were putting a lot of bodies on. Like they were smart on him. Then there was, you know what I mean? Like they were putting
Hmm.
bodies on, getting tired, rotating fresh bodies, which obviously you must do on the good player. And people thought he sucked, even though he did come up big at the end. Did you, in your mind, think he wouldn't? He would do the same. They would do the same thing to him for Game 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone on their team just started hitting shots,
All
and
right,
we hit nothing. We were just we were just terrible. Got punched in the mouth and didn't do anything.
all right.
But I think the Nuggets walked through them. Maybe the Heat could still win, but Joker's gonna average like 30, 20, and 15.
Are you just saying that because you're salty about the Heat beating your
No,
team?
I like Jimmy Butler. I like the players on the Heat. I just think the Nuggets are a far better team.
That's okay. I let's go with tonight. Who you think is gonna win tonight? You're gonna go with Nuggets. I'm gonna go with Heat.
No way.
I'm gonna go
Coming
with
off a
Heat.
Game 7 in Denver, no
I
shot.
I we should just guess each game. I think they're gonna win tonight and trust on their bench players. But we'll see. We will see. Other than that, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Now I'm just excited to see Joker become one of the greatest centers of all time.
Not yet. We still got a long way to judge that.
I don't know, bro. If he wins one chip,
Nah, because
two
it's the
MVPs,
media. I don't agree with that. The media tends to jump things. That's just me, but that's
Mr. Triple Double, he
yeah.
got it.
You never know that when Boyamba might become good and halt him, Zion
Hey, let's
wants to
let,
come
let him
back.
get drafted first.
I'm just
Zion, let him
saying.
lose some weight first.
Just never know what's gonna happen. It's the NBA. It's just you never know what's gonna happen. Anything else you want to discuss? Pretty much
Nah, that's it.
nothing in the
Good
NBA.
luck. Good luck. What's going on right now? I saw Ime
Oh, Nick
Udoka
Nurse. Nick Nurse.
stealing our coaches.
Nick Nurse got hired.
What team is he with? Sixers.
So yeah, How do you think he's gonna do?
Cares they suck. They
Think
ain't
so?
gonna win. They ain't gonna win.
We
So it
will
don't
see.
matter. And then
Who else? Oh,
Monty
what's his
Williams
name?
signed with the Pistons.
Yep, yep. How do you think that's gonna turn out?
Who cares? They suck.
You think he's gonna turn it around? You think he's a
Dude,
good coach? Like,
I think
you
he's a
know?
good coach, but like, who cares? It's the Pistons.
Dang, cold. Anything else going around?
Udoka about to steal a few of our assistant coaches.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like three? Yeah, like three of them. But I mean, I guess. Well, I view it in a positive way that new coach because it's gonna be a new team because it's a new head coach coaching them, so you need kind of like new blood in it. So I don't know. I think it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine because we need a fresh start anyways.
Correct. Yeah, that's how I view it. So, but yeah, nothing else. Yeah. Are you? Let's see who wins. I'm definitely hoping Miami pulls it out. I just want an exciting game. But yeah,
That's all
anything
I
else?
want. It's just a close game.
Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about? Are you good?
Nah, that's it.
I don't know. Thank you for tuning in. We may not agree on everything, but we all love the game Hoopers United.